are here at the Sports Nutrition Summit, and I am joined by George Kokkinis. He is from Pharmako Biotechnologies. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Had a really great presentation regarding delivery systems, and I was just curious, how do delivery systems impact sports performance, or do they?
Good question. Delivery systems impact pretty much everything, so including sports performance, and the reason why is substances are just not absorbed by the body 100%. So getting a substance to absorb gets it into the bloodstream, which then makes it effective.
What ingredients are easily absorbed, and what are some of the more challenging ingredients that you work with?
Sure. The water-soluble ingredients are the ones that are better absorbed. The ones that don't dissolve in water are the ones that are extremely hard. Yeah, so and then you've got different degrees there of absorption. So it's a case-by-case basis.
Mm-hmm. So you talked a little bit earlier about the different categories. Can you tell me a little bit more about the classifications and how those play into absorption?
Yeah, sure. It's a classification system that was developed by the FDA, the US FDA. It's 4 classes, so BCS class 1, 2, 3, and 4. BCS class 1 is the best absorbed substances. BCS class 4 are the ones that are extremely hard, so they're the ones that are reserved for injectables, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you can, it's not always desirable to have an injectable. So if you can get it with an oral delivery system, but get the same effect as an injectable, that's what you're trying to achieve. That's in the prescription world. In the dietary supplements world, same thing again. If you can get a substance that can be taken orally and get absorbed, it'll be easier for the consumer to take it.
Do you have any success stories with something that you didn't think would work, that you actually found a way that was...
Yeah. Probably our most popular ingredient is our hydrocurc, which is a curcumin ingredient. Now, you get to hear a lot about curcumin absorption out there, and a lot of products saying that they're 100 times better or 20 times better. But what they fail to tell you is what the quality of the comparator was, which has a massive effect. At the end of the day, it comes down to how much gets into the bloodstream.
Right.
That's the only factor. And from what we can see with ours, we're probably the most absorbed out there, because we're getting about 800 nanograms per ml of plasma, and the nearest competitor is getting about 200. So it's a massive difference.
How do you convey that to consumers?
It's very difficult. Yeah, very difficult, because I think the perception is whatever you put in your mouth gets absorbed. Mm-hmm. And so just to convey that concept of you're not getting 100% absorption to start with, people can't believe it. We say to people too, if you were absorbing 100% of everything, well, you'd have nothing coming out the other end.
Right. Good
so
point.
that's a simple concept,
So you brought up your competitors. Can you tell me a little bit about the cost in use and how you convey also that to consumers?
Cost is always a sensitive issue. And it's always hard to be compared with less effective products. Right. As well. We always bring it down to what the therapeutic dose is using our product versus what the therapeutic dose is using another non-delivery system product. And it's always, the difference is cost effective. So apart from giving a smaller dose, and giving a 1-a-day dose instead of 2 times, 3 times, 3 pills, 10 pills. If you can get it down to 1 pill once a day, then that reduces the cost significantly. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lot of people don't always take that into account, but if you buy a bottle of pills and there's, say 60 in here, but if you're taking, 3 a day,
Yeah.
then it's not even a full month supply.
Yeah, that's right. It's apart from the cost effectiveness, you also got to look at the therapeutic outcome, and we're taking these supplements for a reason, whatever that reason is. If you can feel a change, you're more likely to continue taking that product. With a lot of the dietary supplement ingredients, you generally get to feel a change after 2-3 months of use, and then at that time the change is a moderate one. With delivery systems, you can get that change to be immediate and felt immediately. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's new in your world in terms of the delivery systems? Anything that you can share with us?
Yeah, sure. It's a new technology which is called a hybrid technology. So similar to the cars, the hybrid cars, where you've got 2 motors in there working together. We've created a technology where we can have 2 substances working together and generating a combined effect, basically.
So they're not mixed together, they're separate, but they're in one tablet.
Yeah, it's not so much the mixing of it, it's how they're complex. So we're not creating a new substance, but we are complexing 2 ingredients, so molecularly bringing them very close proximity to each other, which then is allowing them to behave differently to how they would if they were on their own.
So that's got to be something exciting for you all.
It is, yeah. We're really excited about that.
What are some ingredients that work well in that delivery system?
Pretty much everything. We've tried it with curcumin, we've tried it with glucosamine. Creatine's a probably exciting one in the sports world. So we can make creatine now completely water soluble in a glass of water, which is, if you've ever taken creatine, it's like drinking sand.
Yes.
Yeah. So now the mouthfeel is perfect. Like if you close your eyes, you wouldn't feel anything at all.
All right, George, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been fabulous speaking with you.
Yeah, thank you, Danielle.